Hey folks, today's kind of a wash day. We've had about 1.5 inches of rain already and more to come, so farming's pretty much out of the question for today. But it does give me the opportunity to catch up on some of the maintenance items that I have on my list. For one is changing the oil in the filter in Godzilla, the John Deere 5085E. So that's what we're doing today on Twin Cedars Ranch. Well, I wanted to show you some of the tools I'm going to be using today. Normally I wouldn't use a crescent wrench to remove a drain plug, but it was quicker and easier than going through all my wrenches. I've also got a filter wrench, of course my new oil filter, and for the John Deere 5085E it uses an RE 504836. For the oil I'm using the John Deere Plus 52 SAE 15W40 engine oil. This engine oil allows you to go up to 500 hours between oil changes versus 300 if you use regular diesel engine oil. So that's what I've always used. It's a little more, but that's what I'm going back to. I'll put a link in the description to Amazon that shows you where these things are. And of course, something to catch my oil in. Well, as you can see, I had to give up on the crescent wrench and get something with a little more leverage on it. So it ended up being a 1 16th inch nut. So let's see if I can get this out of here without spilling it everywhere on me and on my phone. Better back you up just a little bit. The oil filter is on the right side of the engine. That is when you're sitting in the tractor. You might think of it as the passenger side. Now, when you put the new filter on, you don't want to over tighten it. You want to get it hand tight and then use your filter wrench to turn it an additional quarter turn to half turn. The oil filler with dipstick is on the left side of the tractor, just opposite of the oil filter. The manual shows that the tractor holds about 11.6 quarts of oil, so I'm going to put in just under 3 gallons. I didn't want to make you have to watch me pour in all that oil, but I did put in 11.6 quarts. When I finished, I went ahead and checked the oil a couple different times before I started the engine and let it idle for a few minutes. Then I checked it again. Once I knew that everything was up to level, the job was almost complete. I've started making these reminder stickers for the filters that show me the date and the number of hours that were on the engine when the filters were installed. That helps me keep up with when I need to change them again. Please take a second to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you being with us on Twin Cedars Ranch.